Hello, everyone. Look, if you're a manager or you're out on the tools here in the UAE, I think we can all agree the world feels a little unstable right now. We're seeing airspace closures, problems with the supply chain, security alerts. It's a lot to process. So today, we're going to talk about how you and your team can navigate these times and, most importantly, stay safe. You turn on the news, you check your phone, and you're hit with headlines just like this. And let's be honest, it's impossible for that not to create a sense of anxiety. It makes things feel unstable for all of us, no matter what your job is. And this isn't something that's just happening far away anymore. These global events, they are having a direct impact right here. We're seeing official advisories from aviation authorities like EASA, and they're specifically mentioning airspace over the UAE and the Persian Gulf. This really brings the whole situation right to our doorstep. For so many of us, especially in construction, logistics, and manufacturing, this is where we really feel it. We're talking delayed materials, ships being rerouted around the Red Sea and the Persian Gulf. And that creates a huge ripple effect that messes with our daily work, our schedules, and our plans.
Okay, so let's just take a moment to calmly look at what's been happening. Not to cause any alarm, but to really understand the new reality that we're all operating in.
The events just in the last few days have unfolded so quickly. On February 28th, we saw a series of strikes and then retaliatory strikes right across the region. And crucially for us here, there were reports of direct impacts in Dubai affecting key infrastructure. Right after that, by March 1st, major shipping and airline companies started rerouting, which is what's causing all these logistical headaches we're now facing. This quote here, it really hits the nail on the head. It shows that this isn't just some political story on the news. No, it's a new operational reality. It directly affects our jobs, our supply chains, and basically our entire workday. And this right here, this is the single most important message I want you to take away today. We cannot control the headlines. We certainly can't control geopolitics. But what we absolutely can, and what we absolutely must control, is how safely we work. Right here, in our workplace, on our site, today. All right, so let's get into it. How exactly does all that chaos out there turn into real, actual hazards in here, right on the job? Well, it really all comes down to the human factor. I mean, think about it. When we're distracted by the news, when we're worried about our families back home, or we're just plain exhausted from the stress of it all, our focus drifts. A tired truck driver on a new, unfamiliar route. A crane operator who's rushing to make up for lost time because his materials are late. A team that isn't communicating clearly because everyone's under pressure. These are the moments when tiny hidden risks can lead to really serious incidents. You know, in the safety world, we have a core principle for this exact situation. It's called change management. And boy, is it critical right now. Every little disruption, a new delivery route, a different type of material because your usual supplier is stuck, a new contractor filling in, that's a change. And every single one of those changes, no matter how small it seems, brings new risks into the workplace that we haven't planned for. So that's the big question, isn't it? How do we make these invisible risks visible? How do we get ahead of them and get back in control before something bad happens? The answer is a simple but really powerful tool, and it's something every single team, from the main office to the workshop floor, can and should be using right now. It's all about doing a focused, common-sense risk assessment that's tailored for what we're facing today. And it all boils down to this fundamental 4-step safety cycle. It's simple. First, you identify any new hazards that have popped up because of all this disruption. Second, you assess what level of risk they pose. Third, you put effective controls in place to manage that risk. And finally, and this is key, you review those controls to make sure they're actually working. That's it. Identify, assess, control, review. So for that first step, identify, what are we actually looking for? Well, it starts with noticing any change, big or small. Think about the people. Are your colleagues showing clear signs of stress or fatigue? Are they distracted? Then look at your equipment and materials. Are you using substitute parts from a new supplier? An unfamiliar piece of machinery? And don't forget your plans and procedures. Are these new delivery routes creating new traffic risks? Do your emergency plans and security protocols need a fresh look? Any change at all, it needs to be identified. And this is so important to remember. This is not just a job for the safety manager. Safety is a shared responsibility. It's on all of us. Yes, employers have a duty to do the formal assessments, to update the plans, and to support their people. But every single one of us has a huge part to play. You are the expert at your job. If you see a new risk, you have to speak up.
If you're not sure about a new procedure, you have to ask questions. And please, look after your own well-being and keep an eye out for your teammates too.
Okay, so let's bring this all together. The goal here isn't to solve all the world's problems. It's to empower ourselves by focusing on what we can control, right here, right now, in our own workplace. The world outside might feel chaotic. That's true. But our job site, our workshop, our truck cab, that doesn't have to be. By deliberately, consciously focusing on these safety basics, by managing all the little changes that these big events are creating, we can maintain a safe, controlled, and professional environment to work in. Because at the end of the day, this is what it's really all about. True safety has nothing to do with the headlines or geopolitics. It's about protecting yourself. It's about protecting your colleagues. It is about making sure that every single one of us gets to go home safely to the life and to the people that we work for. If you found this helpful, please do show your support and subscribe to the channel at youtube.com/@ITeachSafety. And make sure to hit that notification button so you don't miss our next safety guide. Thank you for your time, and please stay safe out there.